What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? It's TK Profit from Profit Takers. We're hopping on to do another live charting session. We hop on at the top of every week. We take a look at the news, figure out what the volatility in the market will be. We identify trade setups, and throughout the week, we execute everything live. So let's go ahead and go to TradingView, man, and get started, man. So with the news, the only thing that we saw high volatility on for Monday and Tuesday is Euro, AUD, CAD, JPY. We're already actually in an AUD JPY sale. Let's see. AUD CAD sale. Yeah, AUD CAD sale and AUD JPY sale. We're going to go take a look at those things and check them out real quick. We're also in this oil buy. We'll come back to this one after we take a look at those. So last week we took a look at AUD CAD at the 618, which is right here. We had a couple conditions at this level that weren't met, but price pulled back towards that 618 and we were able to enter in this sale. Now we got price consolidating, trading right here in range. We need to see how price is going to respond in this area before we get a better idea of what to expect. Now, I was originally looking at this area as a final target. Okay then, gold girl. I was looking at the area for a final target, but we got multiple rejections right there at the lows. So there's a good chance that we can see a break of this area. So instead, we're just gonna let this thing fall and move our stop loss and profit. So if it continues to fall, we'll be able to take advantage of that move as well. Hold on a second, y'all. I'll figure that out sometime soon. Alright, cool. So the only thing we need to do right now is just trap price. And by trapping price, I just mean identify where this thing is trading sideways or moving within range. Now in the smaller time frames, there we go. Smaller time frame, we got some relatively equal highs right here. So there is a good chance. What time frame was that? 2 hour. Yep. 2 hour and a 3 hour. So there's a good chance price can break above, retest this high within range, and if it holds, we'll see the continuation of that downtrend that we're looking for. So what I'm actually gonna do is take a look at that 3 hour area to see if I can add another entry. Let me see what
I often
it
joke
is.
that I'm retired, but in reality, it's just that I get to live my dream of being a full-time.
Okay. Look like we already added an entry right there on the way down on the smaller time frame. Let me show Lee, what up? How you doing, man? What keeps me motivated? To be honest, the thing that keeps me motivated is seeing a change. Being able to help somebody not only understand or be introduced to this skill, but apply it with a degree of mastery. I want to see change. That's the thing that's motivating me, man. I appreciate that question. And that's really beautiful that you did something like that. But that's really more so what I care about. Figuring out with other people, figuring out what motivates them, so they don't just introduce themselves to trading and quit, man. You do have to figure out a deeper purpose other than making money to be efficient in this thing in the long run. So what you thinking like that, whatever you fall into, you're gonna win, because that's what it's about. The why. But yeah, so let's share these entries really quick. So on Trade Locker, these are entries on this AUD CAD sale. Now the area that I was talking about adding to this position is right here at this high. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go ahead and close those other positions that we entered in late. I'm gonna close one of them, and we'll set that limit order right there. Pending sale. We'll put that stop loss right above the high. We're going to take a target down at that 200-day EMA. All right. Let's see.
How are you not tired of spending your hard-earned money on a million different productivity apps? Well, here's how you can...
Okay. I'm looking at the 3 hour. Where's that 200-day EMA? Oh, we need to adjust that. Oh, okay, so on the, see, that's cool. Sometimes the coordinates are a little different. The chart looks a little different as well. But on the Trading Locker terminal, this thing is showing a gap. On TradingView, is just showing a really steady impulsive move right there. Let me show you what I mean. So right here, see this gap? It is not there on the other thing, but we're going to see that thing get filled. That's what we're looking for. So that'll be right around this area right here. Definitely gonna see how price responds before we take this buy, but we could see a possible pullback from there. So right now we got this position. If this target gets hit, that's a 1 to 12. We're gonna add another here. Oh. All right, so we kept getting a question about how much do you need to start trading, man. So what we did is we just took $50 and transferred it to an account to trade with that. That's what we're using in that live account. And I'm going to show you guys the profits and how quick you can flip money with a small account. So far, we're up to $86, so almost 100% on the account, just from sticking to our rules: 1% for each position, and we're putting up 3% for each trade. So I'm going to show you how quick you can flip a small account by being disciplined. All right, cool, man. Let's put these alerts in and get moving. Okay, this is a AUD JPY sale. We entered this sale up at the high. We're up a little over 1 to 7 right now. 1 to 8. That's a nice win. Win. Yeah. Let's see. On a 3 hour, there's a chance we could see a slight pullback. Let's get rid of this. So right here, I'm going to place a limit order right here at that area. This wick hit the 200-day EMA. These relatively equal highs gave us some stop losses right there. So anytime you see those highs forming in the market, traders are placing their stop losses above those areas. And when stop losses accumulate, they call it liquidity, okay? In most cases, the market will reject just to pull back and capture those stop losses before it makes that move to the downside. And that's how we enter most of our trade setups. We did the same thing for our buys as well. I'll show you guys one of those setups. So this oil buy that we're in right now, the same thing happened. So let me get this replay tool and show you. So I noticed the market moving up, and when that happened, it started to do this, make these relatively equal lows. Okay, so what I did was I just waited on price to pull back and retest that area. We waited on our confirmation, and when price pulled back into our zone, we took the buy on oil, and this thing took off. So it happens whether you're looking for moves to the downside or to the upside. Okay, let me get rid of this. Boom. So pretty much that example that I gave to enter in this buy, we got the same exact move at the highs right here. Okay, price started to consolidate right here, making those relatively equal lows. Price dropped beneath it to retest the area of structure that it broke before continuing that uptrend. So this thing is proven. It's really simple to use, and you can put yourself in a position to get really good risk reward ratio trade setups by being patient and waiting on a return. Okay, on the 2 hour. Okay, I see what we're doing. So when we get back to this area on the 2 hour, if this thing does not create a higher high, let me show you. So this is pretty much the same thing. We got a break of this low. This entire thing would be called a uptrend structural break. When price is making higher highs, higher lows, and you see consolidation being formed. Consolidation is just price trading sideways. Anytime you get a break in that consolidated area, if you get a pullback to retest structure and price does not break above, you are getting a lower low. So it's the same thing in reverse. We took the buys using this method. Same thing with the sales. So that's why we're monitoring this area, because we want to know what happens. We're holding buys on the long term, so if it breaks above, that's what we want. But if it gets up here, rejects, pulls back here, we're closing all of those buys, taking all of the profit on that trade setup. I think that's it for the news. CAD. Let's look at CAD JPY. All right, so we sold to this area looking for a buy that did not happen. Okay, price just wicked up to fill this gap. Look like it's about to fall. Oh, look at that. So this thing is pretty much doing the same thing that I believe that was AUDCAD, where it created range. You got price trending sideways. And we got an area right above all of those stop losses that might get hit. So what we're going to do is wait until price pulls back to this level. Man, what am I doing? Gotcha. Wait until price pull back to this level. If this level is hit, we'll look for sales. Oh, we got room. Oh, we got a lot of room. Let's get some targets. Yeah. This looks like a good place for TP2. Probably take it a little lower. Yeah, we're about to take a look at gold in a second. Right on time. So right here where we are at this structural level, we got two scenarios. Price, again, is either going to pull back to retest this structural level before continuing this fall, or we'll see this thing break below. If it does, we'll just wait on the retest here. So we know the possibilities that we could be looking at, and we know how we're going to take advantage of it no matter what happens. So from here, let's just get the fuck out of the way and let price tell us what the next move will be. All right, let's go ahead and head to gold. Okay, we need to see a break above these highs on gold, man. So I was actually looking for a buy at these lows. Oh, look at that. I see what you hit. Oh, man. How did I miss you? Look at this double bottom right here on the 2 hour. They always so clear after they've been played already. All right, U.S. oil. What did you just do? All right, so it hit that double bottom. Wicked it too. Put you in a nice position. Let's see what's going on next. So do the same thing with trap price. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We can see a slight break beneath. I see. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, this thing just hit another double top. It could play around right here into the London session. We do have some big moves during Aussie. So this response right here on gold, if it does not hold right in here in this fair value gap, damn that commercial out. Yeah, if price does not hold right here in this fair value gap and reject, there's a good chance we can see a break beneath this low right here. We got a double bottom right here. We could see a candle that closes around this low, but we could get a wick that retests this move right here, and then a shot up. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that on gold. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set that limit order. As far as the target, I believe we got a double top on the 4 hour or the daily time frame. One of them. Is it the 1 hour time frame? Yeah, the 1 hour time frame, we got a double top that was created on the highs. That was the beginning of this downtrend. It formed, but price never pulled back to retest it. Okay, so right here where we are with current price, if this thing creates support right here around this 618 and breaks above this high, there's a good chance that we can see a nice bull run on gold for the next couple of weeks. All right. Yeah, so right here is too iffy. I'm only looking to enter either right here at this level or when it breaks above. So instead of playing around with this thing, let me go ahead and get these alerts. Put this alert right here above range. I want to put this alert in the middle, and one that lets me know when it's getting close to my entry. All right, let me take a look at my baby US 30, man, and this will be it. We got AUD, CAD, JPY, AUD, JPY, gold, and I think we looked at, I think I just said CAD, JPY. Yeah, that's it. Let's go look at US 30, man. Damn, so US 30 got me last week, y'all. So I got 2 lessons on my last US 30 trades, man. We went so crazy on that sale, and from the buy to this point, I am not upset at all. It's a part of trading. It is okay. But man, I was feeling like a motherfucking man. Telling you, I was feeling like I couldn't be stopped, man. Look at all of these buys. I'm going to make a post and share all of these entries too, man. This thing was just beautiful. But yeah, I thought we would get a pullback, but it did not happen. With all of this, all of these wicks we got going on up here, looks like price is definitely running out of steam. And it's close to our downward trend line. Let's see how it responds. Let me just take this stuff over here. I'm not going to do anything until we get a break. So for the most part, I try to keep it simple, you guys. Consolidation is the beginning and the ending of every trend. So if you can master trapping price, you can put yourself in a good position to take advantage of a nice setup without doing too much or putting too much energy into your analytics. Okay? Now, the simplest thing that you can use after you learn how to trap price is the break and retest method. Sometimes you get false breakouts, yes, but in most cases, you're going to see either a break below, pull back and hit the bottom of the range before dropping, or you'll see a break above, it'll pull back and retest, and then continue. Now, with this, it takes you away from all the unnecessary complexities in some of these strategies. And it also gives you really nice risk reward, okay? So test it out yourself. Shit, send me a message, let me know how it go. All right, man, this is it, man. We are done for the night. We appreciate you guys for hopping on. We share our trades for free, so you guys want to tap in with us, make sure you head to that website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Get that Trading Essential Bundle. We walk you through setting up your demo account, setting up your live account. We teach you how to place your trades, teach you how to monitor your trades, give you a complete trading plan. That way you'll be in the know. You can make money with the team. Okay? Might as well trap NAS 100 and S&P 500 first. We're almost finished with the Codex too, guys. That's our mindset series. After we finish that, we will actually relaunch and start accepting students again. Right now, everything is free. Just come get some money, test it out. But when this piece is put together, oh man, we're about to make a hell of a run, I tell you. Uh-oh. It went to the Q&A. That made me remember. For the guys that stayed on with us, if y'all got any questions, I'll stay on for about 10 minutes. Answer a couple questions, get y'all taken care of right after I trap price on S&P 500. Is he saying you can make peace? Either peace or peas. I don't think he hungry. All right, cool. Any questions, any things y'all want to take a look at as far as charts, other currency pairs? Let me know. This will be the time. This will be the time. Somebody asked about gold. Billionaire, what up? What y'all trading this week? I want to say, what's the time where your mindset controlled my profits? Let's see. Really, in the beginning, I saw the possibilities with trading and how fast you can make money. And I honestly abandoned procedure and I just started jumping into fucking trades. and that mindset was lack. I was trading like I needed to make money versus I needed to understand the systems. And that brought me a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. So adjusting that, my perspective on need and what I thought lack was, that helped me implement better processes or take the time with the ones I already had. How do you know how much to leverage? That's based on your account. The best way to understand what your leverage is to go by your balance. If you use 1 to 3% of your balance, you'll be in better control versus looking for a fixed dollar amount. You say, how did I figure out the Divine Nine? The Divine Nine are our trading rules. I figured out the Divine Nine by losing trades. So I have a thing where I log everything. When you log the mistakes that you make, you can analyze them to prevent doing it again. So logging my trade setup, seeing the mistakes I made, created the structure that formed the Divine Nine. Okay, then. Yeah, that's the best way to perfect any approach you got with trading, any strategy or anything, is to learn from your mistakes. That's why we call them lessons and not losses. Once you log it, you learn and you adapt. It becomes a part of your powers, you know? So that's the best thing. Always log everything. But all right, y'all, that'll be it, man. I appreciate y'all for hopping on again. To get started with us, head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Get that Trading Essential Bundle. Start at no cost. Trade with us. All right. We also run you through our Mindset series to help you get on the right track mentally before we drop you into the market. It also comes with our books to help you be active with the process of transformation. We also have a few other books available on Amazon called The Trading Compass. 6 weeks of trading, 6 weeks to consistent results cover the concepts that I give in the live sessions, and our log books help you log your trade setups and your emotional state in the process of executing. Once you know what you're making a mistake with, you know what to fix. We got merch available as well, and to join us, you can get that beginner bundle, tier 2, or upgrade to the elite. But as always, you guys remember, you're only one trade away from living. One fight to stay the same, man.